let's get right into it. We'll do some quick introductions. There's some people who do not know who you are.
Yes, that's
Some
true.
people do not know who I am. Some people are not so sure why they were invited here, but they just came for the vibe. I bumped into someone. I won't point them out, but they're like, "Hey, I just saw this thing on social media. I decided to pull up." That's the kind of energy that we love.
Yeah.
So, karibuni sana.
Hi guys, my name is Muli Mundi. For those who don't know, the founder of Mwotaji. As you can see, many guys wearing Mwotaji right now. Shout out to you, man. Can you guys hear me well? First of all, okay, lovely. Yeah, so Mwotaji's first year of existence. You know, to me, this is my baby, and I love this brand, and I'm excited to get into the fireside chat. So let's get to it, bro.
Fantastic. So let's kick it off with, what is the brand? Like, what is Mwotaji? We see it posted on t-shirts. Some people might be looking at it like, okay, is this merchandise? What's the story behind this? Quick, high-level overview. What is Mwotaji?
So lifestyle brand, first of all, that's it. That's what the brand is. It's a lifestyle brand that makes sportswear clothes. So it started off when I had a pivotal moment in 2023. Right, yeah, it's 2023. End of 2023, I had a heartbreak, and that sobered me up.
Oh man!
If you know my story, you know what that did to me. And after that heartbreak, I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, you know what? Why am I not in the best shape of my life? Yeah. And so it started from that. It started off from I was not happy with how I looked in my physique, and I said, you know what? Sports is my life. Football right now is not working out. I had injuries with Arnold. Please raise your hand up. Mr. AMSC Performance. Shout out to Arnold,
Shout
man.
out to him.
The OG. Yeah, right now he's on crutches.
He's injured.
He's been through a lot. You can see. We had a whole year of just really struggling with exercises. I mean, I couldn't squat, I couldn't lunge, I couldn't do any exercises because of my knees. And my knees were aching because I was overweight. And my style of playing football is very agile, shifty. I think those who know me on the field can testify. So that was like the awakening. I was like, you know what? I want to do something. First of all, the problem I saw, because I know there are a couple of people who asked me this, I didn't want to go to Toy to get quality sportswear because I'm always playing sports. My mom, she knows because she's at the back right there. Mom, please stand up. Mama Mwotaji. Yeah.
Mama Mwotaji.
Royalty. Oh, man. Listen, she's the reason we're here today. I always say that if she didn't decide to give birth to me, this would not be possible. So basically, I was like in so much need of sportswear clothes because every single day you're playing twice. 2 sessions in a day. Sweating, you need clothes. So I was just like, I don't want to go to Toy. Some people do. Fair with big ups to you.
Fairs.
I don't want to go to Nairobi Sports House because a t-shirt like this costs 15 G's. It's from Nike Puma, where, I mean, Nike's
no reason.
fire. Yeah, but Nairobi Sports House is milking us. So I was just like, nah, there's no middle ground. So I saw that opportunity and I said, you know what? I know a bunch of people who are in my shoes. So I said, let me just seize this moment. And it started from, first of all, I took a 2-month hiatus, lost 18 pounds in 2 months.
Convert that to everyday metric system.
So that's what, 8 kgs.
8 kgs.
Yeah, massive weight loss.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, so when that happened, I said, I'm ready to start a sportswear brand. And so the dream, the name, I know there's already a bunch of questions. Like, you guys, all who you RSVP'd, your questions are here, and there's so many, so I'm not going to skip whatever. Yeah. But that's basically the origin story.
So Felicity asked, why Mwotaji?
Who's Felicity, first of all?
Like the word.
Is she here? She's not here. Let's not answer her question.
It's okay. Let's not put them on the spot.
No. We want people who are here, present.
Felicity, for the record, you asked a great question. Felicity.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, fairs. Yeah. Felicity said, why Mwotaji, like the word? What collective dream would you aspire everyone who purchased your apparel to have? So it's like 2 questions in one.
So why Mwotaji? Mwotaji means the dreamer or dreamer in Swahili, but I added a bit of flair to it and added a
That's a Tanzanian Swahili, not the...
It's Mwotaji for those local speakers. I know a lot of people say,
Mwotaji. No, look at your neighbor and say, nam.
Yeah, so I added a bit of flair to the name And I mean, Mwotaji to me is it's me. Like, if you know me personally, you know I'm a big dreamer. Like, I like to dream, but then not only that, I also like to make the conceptualization of a dream and its action very short. So the time span in which I conceive a dream and to which the dream is manifested, I try limit it and make it short as possible so that I can see whether I'm a failure or rather to me, or okay, I'm not gonna say I'm a failure, I repent. Whether I failed, because failure to me is an illusion. Failure is just feedback. And so I would really be quick in the conceptualization of a dream and its actualization. So that's Mwotaji. And what is the second question? Because I forgot.
What dream or aspiration would you have for those who are wearing your sportswear?
Everyone who wears Mwotaji, I want them to feel like they can do whatever it is that they can. Like, whatever you put your mind to, I want you to feel limitless. You know, you like you can conquer the world, because I strongly believe everyone on this earth has something of value to offer that can change the world if they could only believe in themselves. You know what I mean? So my perspective and my passion is, when you wear Mwotaji, you understand the vision behind the dream, vision behind the brand, which is we're all dreamers. And we eventually want to get to a place where we can help other people actualize their dreams. Because this term of dreaming is often like, yeah, you're a bit crazy, man. Yeah, good, love. We have a good dream. You know what I mean? Like, when I ask my folks and my uncles feedback and everything, they always give me, this is an amazing idea, But then let's get serious. How is this going to happen? So for me, my goal is to eventually create a community of people who are like-minded, in the sense that we have a heart to give, a heart of loving to help people become the best version of themselves. So if you're a dreamer, that's the vision, that's the brand, that's why we wear Mwotaji. It's bigger than just clothes.
Nice. So Charity asked, is it just...
Where's Charity? I think I saw Charity earlier. Hey, stand up.
No, we won't make them stand.
No, we must stand up. Say hi to the people, please. Yes. I want it to be community. Don't feel shy. I've been hearing people saying, I don't want to enter into a crowd I don't know. Please, you're just humans. We're all humans.
Yeah.
No one's gonna bite you for saying hi. So thank you for saying hi.
So Charity asked a good question. She asked, basically, is Mwotaji just about sports, or is there some sort of pivot that you might make? Not everyone plays sports. Not everyone wants to wear sportswear. So are you sticking to that fully, or are you seeing yourself branching into other forms of fashion?
Right. Yeah, I mean, for now it's just sportswear, strictly sportswear. Eventually, I do want to get into shoe production. I want to get into athleisure as well, and high quality athleisure, because there's some of the issues that a lot of people have asked me, like, what are some of the issues you face? To be honest,
he said athleisure. Let's unpack that.
Athleisure is just comfort clothes. Like, sorry if you don't understand what athleisure is. So it's basically what Lorenzo here is wearing. Lorenzo, please come to the stage for 2 seconds.
Lorenzo's he's our model for
come
now.
Come through. Mwotaji model. He's my brother, my oldest friend. Please get a picture
this
of
is
him
athleisure.
So what he's wearing right now, these are Nike
pants.
They did a version with Elite. I'm not gonna show you guys because I'm just joking. But so this is eventually what I want Mwotaji to be from head to toe. I mean, even shoes. Eventually, I want everyone to be wearing Mwotaji from head to toe, and that's the goal. It's not just sportswear. And eventually, we do want to get into women's collection. I've been hearing a lot of women be like, okay, guys, we understand it's t-shirts, but what about us?
What about us?
I heard you, and it's in the works. Yeah, you can go. Thank you, brother. Thank you, appreciate you. Please give him a round of applause. Yeah, so that's the vision.
So Gitao asked a really great question here.
Gitao, where's Gitao?
Gitao,
he's not here.
Gitao in the house.
Okay. Is it a good question?
It's a good one.
Okay.
He asked, what's the craziest challenge you faced?
Yeah, so
as you were building this out, and how did you go about solving
the biggest challenge was manufacturers. I think it's very difficult to find quality fabrics, right? I believe Mwotaji is a premium sportswear brand. It's not a local sportswear brand where you see people like those resellers, they just take pictures on the floor and 500 for a t-shirt. I mean, to be honest, I've bought from them, so I'm not gonna bash them. But it's bigger than that. So I care about quality and sustainability. I mean, it's just the beginning. Like, it's just a year. So where I see the brand, where I see the vision, is massive. Like, I see getting to a point where we have sustainability in our clothes, where I also had a problem being someone who plays football. Is after you've played football, you stink like crazy because of your clothes, and they pick up so much bacterial dirt. And doing clothes that have odor prevention, clothes that even after you've sweated, your I'm not gonna even after you've broken a sweat, you still smell okay, But some of the sportswear that we used to wear, you just smell like, I need to get home and shower immediately. So there's certain angles that in Kenya at the moment the market doesn't have those type of products. However, I'm doing a lot of work behind the scenes with some of my guys to be able to make quality fabrics. And that's why I'm saying with women's wear, because the manufacturers working with don't even have that. They only have a limited amount of products and fabrics that they work with. And I have a lot more ideas. I mean, so many concepts that I want to bring to life, and that's the problem. That's a major problem, but it's being solved.
Awesome. Snaps to that. So let's talk business, right? So
Let's go.
You're trying to create a sustainable brand. You've got manufacturers in the mix. You're trying to sell things. How have you thought, or what are some key lessons that you've learned along the way as to how to actually keep this sustainable? Because at the end of the day, you're not running a charity, right?
Right.
So are there any nuggets you've learned?
There's Mwotaji t-shirts right there.
We should have started with that.
Maroon. Yeah. I apologize. A lot of people are like, where do you get the t-shirts? They're right there. The hats are also there, going for 2,299 shillings. The hat that I'm wearing right now. Only. And then the t-shirts are going for 2,500 and comes with the sportswear bag that is very, very versatile that you can use for anything. I mean, and it's free, so I'm not charging you for the bag. The question was business. Yeah, so honestly, this first year I broke the bank. Being honest, I never really had an ROI based on how much money we put down to the brand. We used to do half based on like the events we did, especially because, again, I love doing events. I love bringing people together. That's something that, like, I was just laughing and seeing how many people were so invested into Uno. Like, I can see that table in the back, my uncles, my aunties, all those. Please, guys, say hi. Like, stand up and say hi. That's my family. These guys, they rock the brand. They support. It's insane how much support these guys give me and how much belief they give me, and always look for ways to spend money on me, and I'm spoiled. But before, like, being honest, if I'm being vulnerable, I never really got an ROI. We spent so much money doing events last year, and it's okay because it's an introduction to the scene. So I wasn't really expecting much of a return of investment based on what we put down. But right now we're making a lot more smarter moves because the manufacturing, the production cost was really high compared to now. I was barely making 60 to 70% profit margins in return. So you can think we're putting this specific much of money down, we're barely getting half of it back. So it was a struggle, but I'm so much more bigger than just the money at this point. I really want people to catch the vision, and once you catch the vision, you'll be like, okay, fairs. No matter what the price is, I mean, I'll buy Mwotaji. And I have people who rock with me like that for now, and love to you guys. Shout out to you guys. But guys asking me for family discount, I'm not yet up. We're not yet up. Please buy and support the brand until we get to a point where we have sponsors. We have, like, right now we're working. Okay, let me not go ahead of myself. But yeah, right now there's a lot of things coming up that will help people even come on board with Mwotaji, work with Mwotaji, get opportunities for you to get also money from working with the brand based on products, based on events. I generally do want to give back to people. Shout out to Natasha. She's been with me since 5 a.m. I've been doing a YouTube vlog since 5 a.m. We woke up. She came to the house. We went for a football session, worked on a Mwotaji product with another athlete called Aquino, who is playing for Kariobanki Sharks, the youth team. Real baller. So you can see the brand is bigger than just clothes. I want people to be on board, sign athletes eventually, people who are passionate about fitness. Eventually, I want to do a Hyrox. I'm training for Hyrox 2026. If you don't know what Hyrox is, Google it. It's one of the hardest competitions in the world that basically, if you want to kill yourself, do Hyrox. It's beyond marathons. It's actually very much high-intensity interval training, similar to CrossFit, but on another scale. And that's my goal, is to be eventually grind with people. I mean, there's so much. Let me not get ahead of myself. But yeah, the business side of things weren't so good first year. But now we're getting to a place where we're actually, because I've switched manufacturers, there's a low production cost, and now I can actually make profit and help that money that we get back from the products put into events, put into Mwotaji Foundation, which is coming soon, where I do want to give back to communities, give back to so many athletes that are struggling with boots, struggling with quality clothes. You know, there's so many struggles you face as an athlete in Nairobi that is not many people understand. Like, just to be able to put on something and you're like, okay, I feel good in this. Because you know, as an athlete, when you feel good, you can play good. It actually is a psychological thing. Arnold can testify to that. So that's what I can give right now on the business side.
Awesome. So as we come to the close of this very short but highly informative.
Do you want to keep going or what? Our guys are tired. No one said anything. Okay, we're gonna keep going until my DJ comes, because I want the DJ to come and you can have a good evening.
So Joseph asked a great question here.
Where's Joseph?
Shout out Joseph.
Joseph's not here. Hey, please, I'm tired of hearing questions of guys who are not here.
Joseph, the dreamer.
Like 40 questions.
The Mwotaji.
Sean, scroll down. I beg.
No, man. So he asked a good one. How do you ensure you remain authentic and consistent?
Okay, I can't deny that. That's a good question.
That's a good one.
Authenticity for me is my language. I think I don't want to be normal. If you're normal to me, I can't associate with you. Because let's allow ourselves to not be put into any forms of boxes, any brackets, not any forms of limitations. Like for me, I do a plethora of things. I just had a speaking engagement today, helping like another brand I was doing, you know, Gloria. She was building a community and everything. So I can't be put in a box. Like right now, I'm just letting my wings soar. You know what I mean? So if you're a tribe of dreamers, if you're part of the dreaming community, you can't allow yourself to be put into any box, into any brackets of this is who you are. You know, I think we're all limitless. We have so much. I mean, we have eternity within us. So it's like, why would you allow yourself to accept self-limiting beliefs that hinder your potential? And if I didn't choose to launch Mwotaji, none of you guys would be here. You know, that's something that you can think about. If you don't choose to do the thing that is not necessarily popular, the thing that you may not get as much support from your friends and family doing it, but you believe in it, do it. Like, you don't know how many lives you're changing. You don't know how many people hit me up on a regular, yo, Muli, I rate what you're doing, keep enlightening people. Not to big up myself, but to encourage you guys to be able to understand that you are the light that the world needs. You know what I mean? And that's what Mwotaji is. That's what Mwotaji is about.
Preach. Awesome. So we won't keep you guys any longer in terms of us chatting and yapping. A really important thing to note is that the Mwotaji brand has had a journey. It's clocking 1 year now. Not to brag, we on the Boardroom Banter side just clocked 3 years. I think
shout out Boardroom Banter.
Shout out Boardroom Banter. In fact, if you've who has never listened to our podcast, Boardroom Banter.
Let's
podcast.
Be honest.
Let's just be honest. Maybe we have something for you.
Hey, there's something Nina, these guys want to show you.
Great. Just a quick FYI, we are a business, careers, lifestyle podcast. We talk to captains of industries, entrepreneurs, and young individuals across the world and Africa who are doing incredible things, just learning from their journeys as we go along on ours. And studio socials, which many of you guys have attended, are just like this, where we bring young, awesome people together.
Yes, the board games are sponsored by Boardroom Banter.
The board games and questions on the tables brought to you by us. This is what we do, and we do these once a month, and then we have formal networking events that we do every quarter in collaboration with Connect Experience. I see some guys from Connect.
Yeah, big ups to yourself.
Yeah, so that's us, and we thought, what better way to spend the first day of our weekend than to combine our efforts, combine our communities as well, and just have a great time together celebrating young achievers. We're here for us. It's one of these things of for us, by us. Who else will support brands that are being led by young people, other than young people? So we really appreciate you guys for coming through for all of us.
Yeah, love. Big up to you guys.
For everyone who's bought a t-shirt, for everyone who will
By the way,
listen to our podcast.
I don't want to leave this place with t-shirts. because these are limited edition. I'm gonna let them.
No, these are
roll
so
on
comfy.
for a week, and after that, they're off the market. And then we're working on the women's collection. So
Absolutely.
get a t-shirt, get a hat. Very breathable. I'm loving it. So
Awesome.